Hello everyone, welcome to Life with Erica. It's been a minute since I've been on here, except for the video of this room last week, which it's still pretty messy. The day after I took that video, we are going to open the Ipsy, but I think I'm going to put in the title, life update and everything. The day after that, me and Eric were asleep, and we had woke up. We were sitting there, and I always sit there and talk to him in the morning, and like we do a little prayer for the day and everything. And all of a sudden, there was a sound from the other room. Not just any sound. It was like an infomercial type commercial. It was like loud, and it sounded like it came right out from behind the bedroom door. I got up. I looked across in the other bedroom, and there was nothing in there. Looked in the bathroom, looked in this room, and walked down the hall, and I couldn't find nothing. All the doors were locked, all the windows were locked. I'm hoping Eric's tablet just made a sound, but it was a little creepy. I called my mom, and I was shaking, like I was like literally just shaking. I was scared to death, and I couldn't. I was physically shaking, and I was so scared. I was like, someone's in the house. I know they're in the house. There's someone here. And I checked all the cameras for outside. No one had been in the yard or nothing, so I calmed down. I even called one of my friends, and she told me, I love her to death. I don't think she watches this channel. She lives in Massachusetts. Her name is Cindy, and she's like a no-nonsense kind of girl. And how I used to be before the break-in, like get it together, put your big girl pants on, and she kind of snapped me out of it, so it was nice, and I love her to death for that. And I want y'all to pray for her. She just had to have a biopsy done on something, and they're not sure what's going on. She has to have some surgical procedure done. I'm not going into her business, but please keep her in your prayers. But it was like I think I explained in the comments that some days it feels like, okay, I'm getting out of it. I'm going to get better. I just have to make it till October, and I'll be fine. And then it was like, boom, a slap in the face. And then Eric, for the rest of the week, was in a bad mood. I guess he could sense my anxiety being so bad. So it was a little jarring, and I'm getting better. Saturday, it was raining all day, but we went up towards Woodville and Jasper. If you look on the map, we live down near Houston and Galveston, so it's like 2 hours away. My mom lives up there. We went and looked at a house that we thought at the most the people would want like maybe $50,000, and it's a 2-bedroom house that used to be owned by our friend who lives across the street from the house, and she sold it to these people for $18,000, and they started working on it. And we're like, okay, we're looking around, we're like, okay, I mean, they're not doing a perfect job, but it's not anything we can't fix and make ours if we move in. We're sitting there looking. I'm liking it. It's okay. I mean, one of the bedrooms, you put a bed, a twin bed, and a dresser in there. You don't have nothing. You can't move around in that room. Now, the master suite basically is what they're making. That's going to be a pretty decent size. And then there was like a back porch area that you can make into like this little area of my classroom. And it had a bathroom. And I was like, okay, this isn't bad. This isn't horrible. This is doable. It's got less than an acre of land. This is doable for about $50,000. And she stops, and she's showing us around, and she says, I'm not gonna lie, we want $150,000. And I'm like, $150,000 for this house. She said there's a trailer back there on the other street, the next street over, they want $232,000. And I'm like, oh, I looked at that house because I had, and I'm like, I don't know how it showed up on my thing, because literally I put 0 to 150, because even if it's only like a $20,000 house, if it looks like it could be fixed up and nice, we sell this, we put money in savings, and we take just a little bit of the money to move and fix it up. It's doable. But that house that she was talking about is a double wide trailer that someone has literally redone the entire inside It comes on 3 acres. It comes with a pool, 2 carports, a 3-car garage, a back porch that's like 15 by 32 foot. And every piece of furniture comes with the house except for they say the white furniture, and there's a couple of little like a white furniture piece in the dining room or something. It's like a buffet, I think they call it, and the bedroom furniture. Those are white. Those are the only things I can see that don't come with the house for the $232,000 price tag. So I was like, I don't think you have $150,000. The house right next door is for sale for $50,000, and they're not even getting that. It's been on the sale for like 6 months now, and not even had nothing. Like I don't get it. But you know, I was like, okay, I knew we weren't gonna get it because it's not worth it in our opinion. So, but then we found out our friend might have a friend that has a dog that they're gonna give away, so we may get a dog. And then Eric's father came and visited Sunday. That's a whole story in itself. So, but I'm getting there. I'm getting better. I took some skincare to my mom, and I saw my sister. We actually got Eric into her house, which was finally, after what, almost 2 years now, we finally got him to go in the house. We had to literally pick him up and take him in there. And in that process, I sprained my ankle. So on the way back home, my ankle's getting bigger, bluer, so many pretty colors. It hurts to walk. So it's like one thing after another, but I am trying. I wanted to do a giveaway this month, but it's too late. I should have started it next month. But I think I'm just going to stick with the plan I had, where I do, I have been using the Ordinary skincare, only the Ordinary skincare. So I'm getting my thoughts together on each product, and there's Eric. But and then I'm gonna do a skincare giveaway with that when I start it, and then at the end of it, when I get all my thoughts together with my favorite products, I'm probably gonna buy a secondary set of them, or maybe 2, because the Ordinary is cheap, and do another giveaway. But we'll see how it goes, because mentally my brain is back and forth. But I am gonna open my August Ipsy finally. It's been sitting here. So of course, Get Golden is on here. And then they have the sneak peeks for upcoming BoxyCharm stuff. Alright. First thing in here, oh, I love this stuff. This is the Coconut Skin Priming Smoothie Priming Moisturizer by First Day Beauty. I had this before and I love it. It does smell like coconut and it's really refreshing on your face. It's a great primer. I do love that. Alright, the next thing is a Grande Mascara Conditioning Peptide Mascara. I'll probably put this in a giveaway because I have loads of mascara I haven't even opened yet. So I'll put this in a giveaway. It's in Rich Black. The next thing is Rosa Cinta London. And it's Rosa Lip Oil. I don't use lip oil, so this will go in a giveaway also. And it's in a nice pinky color. It's got a good weight to it. It's nice. Like, not heavy, but not light either. Alright. And then we have Lawless Pinch My Cheeks Soft Blur Cream Blush in the shade Duchess. I don't find myself using these, so these will go in a giveaway also. Even though I do love Lawless products, I'm not going to touch it because I don't understand why the light isn't working in the middle. Let's see if I could get a good... There. That might be good. I don't know what's going on with this light. But it's in the shade Rosa. So far, 1 for me, 3 for y'all. And then the last thing is Earth Harbor Glow Juice Refining Enzyme Mask, Red Seaweed Fruit Enzymes. And like I said, I'm going to be giving away skincare. I love this stuff. It's like really juicy though, so I don't know. It doesn't feel like it would be a mask. But, you hear that? But I was telling Jason how much I love their products. And it's got this little thank you thing in it that you can scan. But this will go in a giveaway also because I'm trying to use the Ordinary Beauty. And that is everything. It's a pretty decent box, at least for y'all. 4 out of 5 products are going in a giveaway, which I'll put right over here. But I did forget about one thing I did. It's a little nerve-wracking, but because we want to move and we want to be out of debt, I'm not sponsored, but I've been watching Kimberlea. I don't know if y'all seen her. She has a podcast called Dark Liberty. If you like true crime stuff, you will love her. She has such a soothing voice and everything, but one day it just kept coming. She gets sponsored by PDS Debt, and she kept, every video I watched just kept saying it. I'm like, okay, God, I get it. And I called that Monday, that following Monday. I called on a Saturday. The following Monday, I cut up all my credit cards. I found out I was $23,000 in debt, and there's